Morning class, I'm Will Kemp from Will Kemp Art School and I'd like to welcome you to A Cornish Seascape, the second painting in my series of short courses, The Morning Paintings. Each one is an easy to follow project that can be completed in just a few 1-hour painting sessions. We follow the same approach: a limited palette, a handful of brushes, a small canvas or board, and a simple subject. The reason I've started this series is sometimes the pressure of feeling that you've got to create a masterpiece every time you do a painting can just stop you from even actually starting. I find setting aside 1 hour every morning really helps overcome this feeling of being overwhelmed. So in this second short course, we're tackling a glittering seascape from the south coast of Cornwall. The two sailboats give us a great focal point, and they really help give us that sense of scale. And having a contrasting focal point against a smooth blend of a sky and then the cooler, softer tones of the distant hills really sends your eye into the distance. Framed by the contrasting value of the dark rocks, also the depth of colours in the sea help to create that sense of realism. So starting off with just 2 colours, I'm going to show how important it can be just to get a grounding in your painting and establish a tonal range so that you can start to judge everything from that initial block-in. We look at washing in watery thin layers to start with and then build on top of that with thicker impasto brushstrokes. These are all going to be in a simple impressionistic style to really capture the essence of the scene. We look at how important it is to have that underlying classical muted shades. And then when we come to add that punch, that real vibrancy of colour later on, all of a sudden your painting comes together seemingly in an instant from all the work that we've done up to that stage. In the final lesson, we expand our palette to enable us to achieve that perfect pigment to create these amazing turquoise colours. And then we can finish it off by looking at dappled light. By having these dashes of reflections, it really evokes that memory of a glimmering sea. We only use 7 colours, and that includes white. And if you followed any of my previous courses, you'll have most, if not all, of the colours already. So grab a brew, maybe a couple of biscuits, and let's get painting.